Gotta be a message of some sort. Has to be some sort of omen of some sort. I'm sure. We just saw the ad about the bike. When the bike comes out, there has to be, for all you Freudian experts, let me know. Like there has to be something there. Individuals of society, not even involved in that perpetual rat race, but a moment's respite from it, living their lives. Us, however, we're going to talk about a very important topic. Again, we're going to talk about the idea of the chosen ones. What is a chosen one, Sombro? What are you talking about? What the heck? I'm not going on some sort of fictitious tirade on just concepts, right? These ideas of concepts based on non-fiction processes that may or may not help the individual. Like I said, all theory, all hypotheses due to my observation. So,
hello, what was subway improvement projects take place?
So we've been introduced to this idea of chosen ones being like a singular, like literally a singular person. It's only one individual alive that can be a chosen one. And as the chosen one waxes and wanes in their environment, they're accepted by everyone around them, with their only enemy being a literal personification of evil, the anti-chosen one, the villain, the antagonist. You know, maybe the armies of the antagonists, but the enemies of the chosen one are specifically made, like they're made apparent.
Accessible station.
When that is, it couldn't be farther from the truth. The chosen one, remember, there can be many. The chosen ones are individuals that are on this practice, right? That are on this, definitely on this practice of semen retention. Because if you found this, not only if you found this practice that makes you part of the 1%, but what it does for the soul and the physical body is unparalleled. Unparalleled. That makes you part of that group of the chosen ones. The chosen ones are not accepted by the people around them, like Jesus. Jesus wasn't accepted. But in his, you remember in his story, like they made it like a hero's journey. So he had like, you know, people that disagreed with him, and then he eventually got turned to the side of the light. And there's a time of the crucifixion, he had the thief and a murderer or something that his last request was to be accepted by Jesus Christ, and he was accepted. So he had ultimately, like I said in videos prior, he had people for him, and the people that weren't for him were converted. With the chosen ones in this day and age, in this place of matter, there are no converts. There are no singular evil force. Rather, there is, but that will of the evil, may it be the demiurge, may it be Satan himself, it has manifested himself through a lot of incarnations, like whether it be human beings like us who lack free will, don't really have this true independence of soul, that sort of thing. A lot of these individuals sort of masquerade themselves as confidants, friends of the chosen ones, when in reality they have a much more evil and ulterior motive. These are the common misconceptions of the idea of the chosen one. What is the goal of the chosen one? What is their mission? Well, of course, naturally, it's nothing self-serving. It's only to bring light, understanding, only to bring comprehension to things that have not, been completely made clear. That's really about it. The chosen one is meant to live a selfless life. That's what they've been preordained with. Now, let's see. Why is a chosen one, right? These individuals, why are they so scorned by society? Why are they rejected so much? Why can't they follow like Jesus and Krishna's journey? How is that possible? Because of what they can do and how quickly they can do it. People that aren't chosen ones, like the people that have been referenced. So the individuals referenced, right, in the Bible. I'm doing a lot of Judeo-Christian references today. Those nefarious, evil, horned individuals, they follow the doctrines of the darkness, right? Not necessarily like darkness, like obscuring darkness, like, oh, I can't see, I need a light. But that in a sort of figurative sense, where they sort of will mentor like a young individual that shows promise in propagating their means, their ways of influencing and disillusioning the world, and sort of just say, hey, listen, working in the adult industry is a great thing, right? It's not destructive to your soul and destructive to the people that view this kind of content. It's liberating. These people don't really question that kind of stuff, only until it's too late. What happens in this world, interestingly enough, is that all sort of changes in mentality and eventually the direction of the soul is due to a lack of energy in this plane. When you are not able to do what you used to be able to do when you're a young, strapping lad, then it is a time for penance and reconciliation. No one ever does it, which is the real challenge. They do it on the height of their energy and prowess, which is the big irony of it all. No one really questions their checkpoints in their lives until it's too late, until they have no more energy to do what they used to be able to do. We got sidetracked. Anyway, let's keep going. The chosen ones are hated because these individuals are the people that they are fighting against, the ones that spread figurative darkness, not literal darkness. Ironically, people of the dark, they need like literal light, because they can't really see anything and I guess write down their evil, malevolent plans. I hope that's not what opposites attract meant. Literal and figurative opposites attract. Hope not. Yeah, the chosen ones are meant to battle against these individuals until the end of days. The chosen ones are scarce in resources because chosen ones have the armament of faith and nothing really tangible, but a firm belief in what we believe, right? So I'm part of the chosen ones. I've been, got a lot of skills and certifications, still haven't gotten a job after 300 applications. I wonder why. We fight against these dark forces that have money, that have a lot of backing, a lot of support, physical support, because everything that is evil feels good to the body. So that's why people keep doing it, which is unfortunate. They don't understand that everything has a cost. Like if you literally look at physical law, everything has a cost. When these chosen ones have that backing of influence, of money, they are able to thwart 10-year plans within the course of 6 months or so. This is very dangerous to the individuals, those nefarious means. Chosen ones come with faith that is backed by some sort of truth. That truth presides over all. Why is it that there are organizations in life that choose to safeguard information from the people? I'll let you know. In life, there are these organizations, Freemasons or other, maybe Scientology. That could be a group too, I think. All these cults that sort of safeguard these bits of information that could be found on Google. And they just sort of use that information, like there's a whole bunch of them studying this stuff, to manipulate events and sort of bully individuals that are not part of those groups into submission. That's really why they use this information. This information consists most likely of semen retention, interpretation of symbols, the connection between the idea of demons and psychological disorders. They safeguard this information in order to maintain control. It's not necessarily fair. It's not necessarily right. This is really the reason behind these organizations. Well, Freemasons have been around for a really long time, at least. This is what I'm guessing. I don't know much. It's just a group of super affluent people that sort of fund budding Freemasons to continue to conceal these secrets and utilize them to sort of get ahead, to hide this information from the general public. I don't think that's a good thing at all. I don't think that's right, because naturally these things are going to come to light, and they'll be angry at those groups because the existence of these groups are going to be made popular. The general consensus will be angry at these groups for even hiding this information in the first place. So they've already made enemies. The idea is to share all information, because information should not be kept secret. The idea of information is to be shared. That's my belief. I don't believe in having some little clubhouse, a whole couple of symbols that could only be interpreted by the people that have been taught to interpret those symbols to be part of this clubhouse. I think that's kind of corny. That's what I'm going to say. Chosen ones, however, they're not ever going to be accepted in these groups. I don't think that chosen ones, out of their anger and rejection from the people around them, and these groups should create groups as a response. Rather, share this information, share it with as many people as possible, and then skedaddle, go on to another life or whatever. But please don't create little clubhouses of symbols and stuff. That's just sort of corny, honestly. It's really corny. I guess I went over these chosen ones, right? Is it possible for chosen ones to sort of be manipulated by, hey, the Temptations back over again. It's like the New York Temptations. You can't see them from here. We're gonna quit. Forget it. Our stop is next anyway. Is it possible for chosen ones to be manipulated to joining these clubhouses of symbols and beautiful floors and symbolic statues and numbers and whatnot? Sure, it's possible. We're gonna continue after we get out. So we just got treated by a pseudo temptation, little act. But we're gonna continue. It is possible for chosen ones to get manipulated by these groups for the purpose of initiating these chosen ones into the group. It is possible. I do also think, hey, it's a guy again. Right. Finally, I can continue the idea uninterrupted. So, yes, it is possible for these chosen ones to be initiated into these groups. However, I did mention in a previous video that there's these production of the God particles, right? Which, the composition of which are nothing but true knowledge and light. So, inevitably, these individuals having a large accumulation of these God particles, they will eventually see the light and quit these groups. We had the whole thing with Leah Rhymes a little while back and quitting Scientology, revealing a whole bunch of stuff that happened in it in terms of rituals and traditions and whatnot. There are examples of these chosen ones shrugging off their indoctrination in search of real truth or an understanding of real truth. I guess that's all I have to say about a chosen one. Really, the only thing that you should really take from this, my description of this whole thing, is that chosen ones are basically marginalized and ostracized by the individuals around them due to ignorance, but also due to manipulation from special little clubhouses of symbols and numbers and colors that are seeking ultimately control and submission by the people that are not in these clubhouses and these of symbols and colors and whatnot. With that being said, Sombra del Piso is gone. If you like the content, like, comment, subscribe. If you don't like the content, just comment. You don't have to like or subscribe. Just comment. I love getting negative feedback because it's a perspective, ultimately. Sombra del Piso gone. Don't let this place get you down. It's just really a construct meant to bring out your bad karma so you can eradicate it and move on. So stay radiant. See you guys in the next one.